Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Sunday, June 29th, 2025. Hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend, and let's get started. So the bulls, they continue to march, but you can see once they came up and they hit this trend line right here, we just got a bunch of selling, and it really started right around 1 o'clock in that range. And it was really for the majority of the day, it was just selling. And then once we came to the moving average, we saw buyers step in and push it back to new all-time highs on a closing basis. So nothing has really changed. I mean, you can see this, that we had bearish divergences, and this is just a 5-minute chart, but we had them on the 5-minute chart. If we look at the 15-minute chart, we didn't really have them here because you can see that it's if you just look at my pointer right here, this is the exact top on it. So that's kind of suggesting that we could get a pushback up to most likely would probably be at 6,200. That just kind of round numbers make sense on, for the market. So if they head higher, obviously they're going to have to get it through the 6190, but then we just probably looking for somewhere around the 6,200, 6,210. It's hard to say where they're going to reverse it if they do. But anywhere up there, I'm expecting some just natural selling, and really it has to do with just valuations again. We're back into where we're in nosebleed seats with the valuations for the PE, for the S&P, and that just has natural sellers that normally step out when when you see the PE in the 26 range, where I believe it is right now. But in any case, we want to keep an eye on the 6,200. The bears, they're going to have to get it through the 6,130 right here. If they do that, you can see this is the gap right here that I would expect to get closed, and as well as this is the 200-day moving average as well. So I think that if there's going to be buyers that are going to step in like they've been doing, it would probably be right around here, the 60.94 down to the 60.64. So that's really what the good support that's there. Now, obviously, the first thing the bears are going to have to do is get it through the 61.32. And if they do that, that's when you just keep an eye on these support levels. Now, if they lose that, then we're probably coming down, and we would look to close this gap here at the 60.29. But until we start seeing sellers step in and take out support levels, we did see a little bit of it on Friday, but they bid it right back up again. So they really, what you want to do if you're expecting the market to go down is take out these support levels and then come out and use them as resistance, and then make lower lows and higher lower lows and lower highs, and that would just set the in motion as far as the just a little bit of a pullback that I'm anticipating. And as I said, right now with the 60-minute charts with these sell signals, it's you got to pay attention. Like I said, I may sound like I'm beating a dead horse here, but it's in the market you don't try to make every single penny or every single tick on the upside, especially since we did pretty well with the our entries back in April. So I'm just being patient right now. I'm market neutral. I'm not bearish on this market, but I am expecting that we can get some kind of pullback that could take us down somewhere into the 55, say 55.80 level, somewhere in there. But this is really the major support where this will give us a clue that something else is going on, and we're going to get a deeper pullback. It's going to be this support line right here at the 59.60. So if we head higher tomorrow, keep an eye on the 6,200, 6,210. On the downside, if we see some selling, really it's going to be, we just have to see the bears get it through these lows to then look for a reaction trade down to the 60.95. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you guys in the morning.